So, Gabe, what's the interesting thing you had to tell us?
Oh, we're recording right now. Okay.
Are you recording right now?
Yeah, I'm recording my voice.
Okay.
I'm recording my voice. Okay. So the interesting thing that I have to say is, well, last night after you dropped me off, I just decided, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna hack my Wii U, and I hacked my Wii U
Successfully?
Yeah, that's it.
I thought your story was gonna make for a good cold open. That's a boring cold open.
What a story.
It's gonna be one of our worst. I have an interesting story. Actually an interesting story. So I've been sorry. So I've been, hey Pepper. All right.
Yeah, I really can hear her. That's funny.
Okay. So on Sunday, so actually we'll take it back to the start of the story. So around Black Friday time.
What? Oh my god. Oh my god.
What happened? What happened?
Back.
What are you doing?
I'm back.
You're back to
You guys
what?
were frozen.
You never left.
Oh, you never left for us. You need to get better Wi-Fi. I wonder what.
You just
I wonder
look-
how that's gonna.
You just had a
just
funny
saw
face
me
the
there.
entire time.
Yeah, no, you didn't. You never froze. You were just like staring at your screen. All right, that's enough of this dog. All right, so
Oh my god. Okay.
I work at JCPenney. The critter heads know this. But back in like Black Friday, they stocked a bunch of stuff that would be cool, like gifts that people would sell and buy things, right? One of those was an arcade 1-up Pac-Man machine, full size. We're talking here. You just have to build it, and I was like, this is interesting. This is intriguing, and so obviously I wanted to get it. Never did because I didn't have the funds. But I did have the funds this weekend, and last week. It moved to clearance, so I was like, "Holy shit, huge!" And then I get my associate's discount. So this item was originally $800.
What the hell?
It was on clearance for $400. My associates took it down to $300. So, I had to cop. so I copped it on Sunday after I got off of work at 4, right? Gabe, are you frozen or is your face just like that? No, he's not frozen. All right, so yeah, it was pretty sick. I set it up. It was fucking heavy though, because when I first saw it and I wanted it, I told my buddy Isaac, and he was kind of like he's like kind of talking shit. He was like, "Why would you want a Pac-Man machine?" And blah blah blah. And so I was like, when I get it, I'm gonna make this guy carry it to my car, force him. I mean, not like in a mean way. I mean, we're friends. But I was like, this is what you get. You're gonna help me carry it. But you even could have carried it ourselves. We had to get like one of those flatbed things. So I didn't get to watch him carry my thing. But I couldn't carry it up to my room because we live on the second floor, and I couldn't carry that shit myself. So they came by after work and they helped me. Oh God, I didn't silence my phone. Where is my phone? Oh, here. That's podcasting.
Are we getting a video
Unprofessional.
on this at all?
Yeah, I'm recording my Discord screen.
No. I'm on the machine. I don't care about the podcast.
What'd he say? What?
On the machine, you want to get a video of it?
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, it's in my living room. I can't just pick it up and bring it here. I could send a photo. That's about the best I could do. Also, Gabe, it's kind of I know you're new to this podcasting business. You're not professionals like me and Raymond. You don't normally interrupt someone when they're telling a story.
All right, Mr. Oh, and you're the frog.
No, that wasn't. I was building the bit. It was.
That was a good bit.
I was yes-anding you.
Oh, yeah.
I believe it was your phone that interrupted you.
Ooh, dab me up.
I invite you into my podcast.
Your
Anyways, it took me 3 hours. Oh, Raymond's gone. It took me 3 hours, and it's pretty sick. It comes with 14 games.
There's
I'm
14
bad at almost
Pac-Man
all of
games?
them. No. Some of them are Pac-Man. It has Galaga, Dig Dug, which is sick. Mappy.
Dig.
Like a couple other games, but but most of them are different forms of Pac-Man. But yeah, it's real fun. It's a blast. It's just sitting in our apartment now. So
Where is it in the apartment?
so you know where our couch is, like when you're facing like the wall of the couch, on, like there's like the CRT on this side. It's
Yeah.
on the opposite side.
The other side,
I moved the
okay.
bookshelf and turned it to face the other wall, so that it's just there, just next to the couch. So that anybody could play it whenever. I didn't want to keep it in my
Wait,
room.
but where's Danny DeVito?
He's still sitting there right next to the bookshelf, keeping a faithful eye. All right, that's enough about me though. Gabe, welcome to the podcast. How does it feel to be? How does it feel for this to be your first piece of content and it's a collab?
First
Well, it
piece
feels
of
like a-
content.
It feels like I finally made it big. You know, I've discovered the formula. You know, if you don't want to make content on your own, just let others do it for you.
Just it's all about connections. That's
Ooh.
what the industry is.
yes, of
Networking.
course. And I haven't made a YouTube video in months, so this is a this counts, right?
Yeah, I'd say it counts.
Cool.
You just have to make a video on your channel advertising this episode so that all your subscribers will come watch us. That's your end of the deal.
Pretty sure all my subscribers are yours as well, but not all yours are mine.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's definitely the case.
I have like 25. You have like what, 300?
Well, on my personal channel, the Curtis Gordon channel has like 6.
Oh, okay, so
Um,
maybe some more traffic.
I don't know what my dog's doing. Anyways, Raymon, how's it been? How's it been the last week since I last talked to you?
It's pretty good. I have the Santa hat here, so that's what it actually looks like.
Oh yeah, she's got a little.
It's just yeah. And then so my birthday was on the 7th of January for the folks at home that don't know.
That's right.
And
I'm
so-
surprised we
Happy
didn't
birthday,
talk
man.
about that in the last episode.
I forgot.
What the fuck did we talk about? Anyways,
Talked about what was the critter we had? You had the Japanese giant olm. Oh, I had aardvark.
Salamander. And you had aardvark.
Salamander.
That's why I put the
Um,
post anatomy of aardvark.
Yeah, that was really funny. You should have sent it like. Wait, was like the stuff on there like already on the?
No,
Like,
I added it.
It would have been
I
cool
just
if you.
took a picture of an aardvark.
Oh, you should. It would have been cool if it was like the drawing you did like while we were recording.
Oh, I get what you mean.
Because that was
That
a
would've
cute
been
little guy. But yeah. But I woke up, my birthday. It was just a normal day, and then you text me, and I'm like, oh shoot, I'm 21, and that kind of hit. And then when my sister woke up, yeah, and then my sister woke up at like 12 in the afternoon, and then she gave me her gift to me, and it's a little. You guys don't know what this is, but this is the apartment.
Ooh.
She made like the poster of the movie.
Oh,
She's
that's
not
sick.
because she paints and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, hey,
That's badass.
I'll take that. Yeah, and then so I'm gonna put that probably underneath yours because yours takes up more. It's already hung up.
Mhm.
Because for the folks at home for Christmas, Danny got me a poster for the apartment because that's just how it crumbles, cookie wise.
Cookie wise.
So that was pretty cool. And I forgot to say this last episode, but I still have Rapunzel still here. And that's been my week besides studying.
Did you do anything special for your birthday?
I watched the Raiders get pummeled.
Classic.
That wasn't particularly fun. But we got the off season. That's what's fun. Actually, not for me, because we're probably gonna get Tom Brady. It's just like our season's over, so there's no playoff for us. So I can just enjoy football again instead of having anxiety every time the Raiders get the ball
Yeah.
or are on defense. But yeah, now we got the off season, and Tom Brady is probably gonna be the Raiders quarterback. So this really tests my relationship with the Raiders now, because I mean,
And-
if we
and
win,
Mr. Brady.
yeah. So I'm still repping the Raider gear until that day. Oh, and since we are recording on a Tuesday again, we haven't been doing that the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
I still got my Kelsey Plum shirt on
Holy
because
shit.
it's Tuesday. Ooh, you
Hell
can actually
yeah.
see. That's pretty good.
That's hype.
Yeah, been getting compliments every day, every time I'm wearing it
By
by
who?
myself.
Who's complimenting you?
Myself. I'm just like, hey, that's a cool
Looking
shirt. Man.
good.
It's been getting worse. Like the fabric on it. You can still tell though. There's enough pixels.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but that's
Who's your pick to win the Super Bowl?
me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm biased towards Joe Burrow, so I'm gonna have to go Joe Burrow because he's Joey Cool.
Joey
That's just
Cool.
what he is.
That's the way the
Isn't he
couple's
also,
cookie
like-
was.
Joey racist or something?
What? He's not racist.
What? He's
I
racist.
heard like he had some like old tweets that were like resurfaced or something.
No, you're thinking of Jerry Jeudy. I don't know why we're blasting NFL players like this. It's honest to the Lord's name. I did not know.
Honest to God, I didn't know the guy was racist.
No, I didn't. He just seemed like a cool guy. I don't know these.
No. I'm not dogging Joe Burrow. You know, we all have those things. I've tweeted some cringe things on Meverse.
Racist things?
No, I hope not. Oh God.
You hope not.
I wish
Homophobic
it was
things,
still up.
perhaps? Homophobic things, maybe, Gabe?
Rest in peace, Meverse, man.
Man,
Yeah.
can't believe it's been 5 years plus.
Since it got disbanded.
Yeah.
Really? That's
Yeah.
crazy. Hasn't felt like that long, has it? Time
Crazy if true.
Time is crazy if true. Time is meaningless. This is an
Joe
exciting
Burrow
episode
racist.
because for those of you who don't know, I think we've mentioned it several times because we've mentioned Gabe and Watch frequently on the podcast. But the three of us have known each other for quite a while. Especially you two have known each other for quite a while.
That is right, Dan. We have known each other since.
Well, you guys met me in 5th grade.
Yes, but we've been in the same classes together since 2nd grade, I believe. Is that right, Raymond?
Hey, Cincinnati Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow won team over during meeting on racial injustice in 2020. So, you're wrong, Gabe.
Wait,
It wasn't
hold on.
over-
Wait, hold on. This isn't from shit. There was a meeting about his racial injustice?
No, about the racial injustice of George Floyd.
Oh, I thought they talked to him about shit he was saying. And then they just like, he won them over and they were like, oh, I guess he's not racist anymore. Okay. There we go. That's a lot better. I thought.
I think stop
Yes.
recording.
What the hell?
All right, I'm recording again. Let
Okay.
me clap sync.
Yep. Can you do one solid clap, please? There you go. Perfect.
Can you
Beautiful.
do one solid? Let's hope this records the entire way through.
Here's open. Okay.
How do I?
I don't know if I'm gonna cut any of that out. This might be a long episode. This might be one of those Christmas episode 2-hour long ones.
What were we talking about before I interrupted?
I don't.
Football?
Football maybe.
Oh yeah, Joey
Racism?
B. Yeah, that's what it was. So he's not racist. Pending on the.
He's
if that was...
beaten the racism allegations.
Oh, but also, like we were talking about, like how long we've known each other.
Oh, that's right. You guys have
I
known
asked
since
Raymond-
2nd grade. You two.
We've been in the same class since 2nd grade consistently.
Yes.
Before that, it was up in the air.
Yeah, I don't know if he came in
don't know if I
preschool, but it might have been kindergarten.
I came in preschool when I was 4 years old. When I was 3 years old, I had to go to public school because
Oh, Michael Anderson.
well, let's just say I couldn't speak all that well.
I don't even
know?
know what that means. Okay. Wait, hold on. Who the fuck is sending kids to school when they're 3?
Gabe's parents.
What?
I mean,
Who the fuck is going to school at 3?
I did.
look how smart he is, bro. They knew he'd
Well,
become a
is he-
From
genius.
age 3. This was what? 2005? Yeah, 2005.
So
Beats
you
me,
were,
bro.
depending on the time of the year, you were 4. No,
Yeah.
yeah. So 4 makes sense. That's preschool.
But I started at 3, okay?
What's with this?
But my question is why? We just do that to every guest we have.
Do what to every guest? This?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. You froze up there a little bit. I don't know how reliable my internet is.
No, I don't really care. I wish I could rearrange the cameras because right now it's me up here, Gabe up here, and then Raymond down here. I would have rathered me and Raymond the hosts.
Honestly, I like this. It's like I'm looking right at you or right above you.
Okay. Well, Gabe, I guess it's our tradition for some fucking reason for the guests to go first. So why don't you go
Well,
ahead and
okay.
finish with your critter?
Oh, me? So
Yeah.
You froze up there a little bit. So.
Okay, did my audio freeze?
Yes.
Oh, okay, my bad.
but you're fine now. You're fine now. Okay.
Sorry for getting hostile on you.
All right. So let me begin this with a little bit of a precursor.
Let me begin this with a Bible verse.
As you know, I go to a certain university. Right?
Yeah. Are we
We
not
mentioned
saying which
it.
one?
Did we not mention that already?
I'm
our
almost positive we
mascot,
did.
and our mascot is not my critter. I'm not going to talk about Irishmen. They're not
The
animals.
freaking
they're
Irish.
people. So
They're not animals, they're people. Thanks for clarifying.
instead,
When God's
I
creatures
live
sing.
in a certain. I live in a certain dorm. Oh fuck! I dropped my phone. Damn it! Where is it?
God damn it. This is going great. This is probably... Critics are saying this is the greatest collab of all time. Collab of the century.
Okay. Okay, so my critter is the otter.
Oh, shit! That's hype.
That's right. And I sincerely hope
What do they look like?
Raymond didn't like.
No, I
do
didn't take your
mine.
animal.
Okay.
They're cute.
So
They're great.
you may think they're cute, but they're actually
Deadly.
dangerous carnivorous animals. We've seen Zootopia, right?
Yeah. I saw
Oh
it.
yeah.
Where
Emmett,
that-
Emmett Otterson.
Yeah.
Emmett Otterson turned to a vicious beast because of that serum that Jenny Slate was doing, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I remember the
Love
movie.
Jenny Slate. Love Jenny Slate.
Yep.
Really good movie.
She's funny.
Great. Yeah. Yep. Tell you about otters, though.
Well, anyway, did you know that there are 13 different species of otters?
No, I did not.
13.
That was the one.
But only 2 are native to North America and the United States, of course. We have the sea otter and we have the North American river otter.
Okay.
And each have their strengths and weaknesses.
Uh-huh.
For example, why are you laughing?
Gabe brings a really nice presence to this podcast.
Thank you.
He's saying this like you should run a YouTube channel with video essays and shit.
I know. Where's
I
the
like
Kirby
it.
one?
I like the cadence. Yeah, what happened to the retrospective on Kirby, you asshole?
No.
God.
He's like, maybe
What
I'll
happened
do
to
a
the
retrospective.
Pikmin? What about the Pikmin 3 Deluxe collab with me?
I have Pikmin 3 for Wii U. That's not Pikmin 3 Deluxe.
Oh. What about the Pikmin 3 Wii U collab with me?
Asshole.
Jackass!
Right now, I'm playing through Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. So, yeah.
Alright. Is the video coming out after that?
Probably coming out never.
Hype.
Just
Hype.
On the highway of
but yeah,
Emperor.
I've got to be motivated to make content more. You're right.
Yeah, I agree, Gabe. You should pay me to edit your videos. Keep telling me about these otters, though.
Sure. So river otters and sea otters are different. For example, river otters. I'm getting this information from the Department of the Interior, by the way, so I'm reputable. River otters are smaller than sea otters, quite smaller. They can weigh between 10 and 30 pounds on average, right?
30 pounds
I
an
don't know.
otter?
Yeah. But
Damn.
that's just the river otter. A sea otter can weigh up to 90 pounds, usually between 45 and 90 on average.
90. How big are these bastards?
Well, 90 pounds.
I honestly don't know. It doesn't say. It just says like their
Well,
weight.
95 pounds, obviously.
But they have large furry faces.
It's true.
No way.
No
just think
shot.
about it. Just think about that. At one point, a sea otter weighed more than I did. When I was like in first grade, I weighed like, I don't know, 70, 80?
He's getting hot.
80?
Wait,
There's
I
no
know.
way you weighed 80 pounds when you were sit. Oh my god.
Okay, third grade probably. It was like an estimate. Okay.
That's fucking crazy, Gabe. If you really think about it, at any point in our lives, there was an otter that weighed more than us. You were right. You're so right, Gabe.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. Is the thing.
Yeah. But
He could tell you a joke, but he will never tell you no lie.
Ooh.
Okay, keep
you
going.
can pick your friends, and you can bring a horse to water, but you can't open your eyes when you're sneezing.
It's true.
Weird Al
Can't?
said that.
Is that
No,
real?
You can't. You can't. Yeah, you can't. I've never been able to do it.
You can't sneeze with your eyes open?
No.
It's
Try it.
dangerous.
I mean, I can't just do it on
Get a
command.
little feather, like in the
I don't-
cartoons. Get your Santa. hat.
Or
He's
Oh.
instead of using a feather, you could use a sea otter. But
No, I can't
oh
do it.
wait,
I took an allergy pill today.
you can't really use a sea otter because not only are they protected under U.S. and international law, but most sea otters call Alaska home.
Really?
That's right.
Is that not in North
90%.
America?
Approximately 90%. We're not close to Alaska, Raymond.
Is that not a state in the United States?
Yeah.
It is, but we're not close to it.
The joke was you couldn't use an otter because they're all in Alaska. You, Raymond Anthony Cruz Jr.
Wait, there's none over
I
here?
didn't know that they liked the coal. I thought they were. I guess I didn't really know where they lived, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, 90%
That's like on my
of
face.
the world's sea otter
I would have guessed
population,
Colorado.
90% of them live in coastal Alaska.
Damn.
What the hell?
That's right.
Where do the ones that are not in North America live?
South America,
Are you serious?
Asia. I don't,
South America, obviously, dumbass.
I'm mainly focusing on like the two
America!
North American species that we have.
Wait, I mean, he said there's like 17, but 2 of them live here, and he doesn't know where the rest live.
They're just scattered.
Fuck if I know.
Fuck it.
It's my second cuss of the day.
I don't know. I just work here.
And here's a question. Here's a question for both of you.
Oh, okay.
What can otters do that Raymond can't?
Swim?
That's right. And they can hold their breath underwater.
Can they ride bikes?
Sea otters have been known.
Can they ride bikes, Gabe?
What can Danny do, and or what can Danny not do, and otters not do as well?
Ride a bike.
Breed any time of the year.
Bingo, baby! Breed anytime of the year! Oh, man.
It is southern sea otters breed and pup year round.
They pup year round?
Yes.
Is that the word for when they birth a child?
Yes, actually.
Pup.
Yep.
Yeah, what's a
Little
baby otter
sea
called?
otters are called pups, which is cute.
Oh.
Pups.
But back to that swimming thing. They can hold their breath for a pretty impressive amount of time. Sea otters have been known to stay submerged for more than 5 minutes underwater at a time. River otters
That's
can
nothing.
hold their breath for up to 8 minutes. 8 minutes for a river otter.
8 minutes. That
Yeah,
might,
so
that's,
again,
I,
they each
I
have
couldn't
their
do 8
strength-
minutes.
Wait, how many for a sea otter? It was a sea otter 5 minutes?
Yes.
Why is that?
What is that? What?
You would, but like you would imagine sea otter that they can hold their breath longer in water.
Yeah, possibly, but
Otter and
again,
water
they each have
rhyme
their
if you
strengths and
didn't know.
weaknesses.
That's true. So it just adds.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, just some other otter fun facts here.
Ooh, okay.
A group of otters, aka a herd, is primarily called a family or a rump.
A rump of
But-
otters?
Yes, but if you come across a group of otters who are resting, like with their backs like in the water,
Yeah.
that's called a raft.
Whoa.
That's awesome. A raft of otters? That's cute.
Yes. Researchers have seen concentrations of over 1,000 otters floating together.
1,000? Dude, if
Yes,
I
this
saw
is
that,
from
I
the
would be
Department of
so
the
fucking
Interior.
happy. You know what? I like that you're citing your sources like this is fucking college and you're writing an essay. Remember when you had to like at MLA, you had to like put parentheses, the author and everything?
Yes.
Me and Raymond have never once been like, also we got our information from.
I was almost gonna do it last week.
I
Like,
think-
oh, this
I
is from
think-
Nat Geo.
I think maybe once we mentioned National Geographic, but that was it. I don't remember my sources. But if I saw $1,000, I'd be very happy. What happened? What do I want?
But do you want to know why I picked this animal?
I do.
It's because my dorm at the University of Notre Dame, that's where I go to college, is Soren Hall, or Soren College, and our mascot is the otter.
There's Oh, that's right. There's mascots for his dorm.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And every now and then I'll walk into the bathroom and they have like this flyer that says, among other things, like, oh yeah, here are some otter fun facts. And I told these to Dan once, like,
That's true.
there was one that said, like, otters can lift up to 5 times their body weight, which is like actually pretty impressive.
That is pretty.
It's crazy.
This is the guy
But then-
tiny little arms.
Yeah. But then the next one says 90% of otter gamblers quit before their big break.
What?
Yes. And then the next one would say the real home run record was set in 2000 and no, I said that wrong. The real home run record was set in 2001 by Otter Barry Bonds.
It was like beat
Or
Jesus.
7 states in DC have imposed bans on otter 15s.
I didn't hear that one.
gun
AR-15s.
reference.
It's a gun thing.
Oh.
Like
that would've been
AR-15s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's.
But here's an
Okay, my bad.
sorry. One more and then I'll give the floor to you. Sea otters eat 25% of their body weight in food every day.
25%?
Yes. They're just like me.
Just like me, for real. Well, hold on now. Let's think about that for a second. How much food would you have to eat 25% of your body weight? Do you know how much you weigh, Gabe?
Like 55 pounds of food.
You weigh 55. I'm just kidding. 55. Wait, was it a quarter? So, yeah, probably the same for me. Yep. Maybe even 56. That's a lot of fucking food. Otters are just built different like that, I guess.
They really are. But that is my critter.
That's all you got on otters? That's
I mean,
it.
I have
I'm
more,
just kidding.
but
That's it.
We need to learn to. I think we as a podcast need to learn to pace ourselves.
We didn't know. We never told Gabe how much research you should do.
No, I know, but I mean, like, even like when it's just our regular episode, it's just you and I. Like the disparity between sometimes like Raymond will talk for an hour about zebras, and then I'll talk about flying squirrels for 10 minutes. And sometimes
That was a
I'll
pretty
talk
good
about-
episode.
It was a good episode though, and shit like that. We just need to find some sort of balance at some point. Who goes first out of the two of us?
Well, who went first last week?
I think it was me.
What was our animal? Armadillo?
Japanese
No,
giant
aardvark.
salamander and aardvark.
That's right.
So I think I went first, right?
Yeah.
So then you go first.
What? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, my bad.
So I'm gonna do this right this time.
Oh.
So last episode, if people listen, if they didn't, I accidentally said my animal's name and then
Oh, yeah.
had tried to make Danny guess what the animal was. So all I'll give you is this, guys. I can't read the scientific name because I'm not gonna try that.
Yeah.
But their scientific name, what it means in Latin, is tooth walking seahorse.
That's a narwhal.
Gabe, do you have a guess?
that's manatee.
You're both incorrect.
What? It's a walrus.
Ding, ding, ding! Someone get this guy 10,000, bro.
Someone give me some 60-second head.
Who the? Cut. The movie's
No one's
crap.
gonna get that
cut.
reference, Dan.
Yeah. It's a little inside joke for the three of us.
That's
That's
true.
good. That's good podcasting. When you tell a joke that only the people on
No.
the podcast will get.
Hate it
That's
when
good
that
comedy.
happens. That's
Can't
all
say
I got
that
on
on college
walruses.
campus.
You can't?
What?
I wouldn't know. I don't go to college.
Can't say what? Head?
Head.
I've never tried it.
Never tried head or never tried saying head on a college
I've never
campus?
tried saying head on a college campus. I can imagine Notre Dame because they're strict Magoo,
Yeah.
but I don't know about NAU.
And then
I don't
when
know
you
if
when
they
you
care.
when you live in a dorm in Notre Dame, sometimes you get walked in on when you're getting head.
And your roommate moves out.
And your roommate moves out because because they don't like you anymore. They think
And then
weird
you're
and
by
gross.
yourself the rest of the semester.
And then it's
But
just
you
two
still
alone
have
and
the
two
girlfriend.
person. But at least you still got that girlfriend.
That's true.
Is this based on something?
Is this some sort of reference I'm not getting?
Is this a Scott the Woz reference?
Is this Scott
Dude,
the
that
Woz?
rap was so good. When Gabe's
what?
rap. Gabe's rap when he rapped Scott the Woz like
yeah.
twice.
That was good.
I have it saved. You want me to do it on the podcast?
Hell yeah, do it right now. I
Do
didn't
it
know you
right
saved
now.
it.
Pull up the lyrics. Pull up the genius lyrics. Gabe and Watch.
Genius
debut.
lyrics.
What's up? It's Mr. N Watch in the house right here. And hi mom. I promise I'm not going down a dark path. Okay.
Oh, that wasn't the rap? Okay, here we go.
No. I'll beat you all day and twice on St. Patty's. I be fighting Irish, you be getting 0 baddies. That's a Notre Dame reference. You're gonna feel me right in the ear. And when you're dead, I'll be watching Hey All Scott here.
Ooh.
Let's go, bars!
Bars.
The baddies line is
Scott-
really
Scott-
good, too.
Scott, if you're listening, your Christmas episode.
Scott's
is
not
amazing.
listening. I can tell you right now, Scott the Woz is not listening to this podcast.
Hey,
I'm just going to say that right now.
That's
What'd you
so
say?
good.
I said, just you wait.
Yeah, once we make it big, Scott the Woz will be #1 critterhead. Anyways, tell us about these walrus, Raymond.
All right, so like I said, they're tooth-walking seahorse. That's what it means in Latin. And speaking of their teeth, they got some whopping canines. Let me tell you, both male and females can grow long tusks, and obviously they need them for the Arctic life.
Yes, sir.
That's all I got. I didn't know we were researching animals this week. I totally forgot. I'm just kidding.
I just saw a picture of a walrus this morning, and I said, that's good.
I did forget until yesterday. But they use them. They use their tusks like we would use ski poles. I've never used one, but
Ooh,
imagine that.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so they dig them into the sand or the snow or the ice to help them haul their enormous bods, bro, out of the.
Heave! I want to see a video of them doing that.
Oh, it would be. I was gonna look it up after I read that, and then I kept researching. And I forgot. But
It happens.
yeah, it happens. But they use them, to fight off other walruses, to defend from predators, whatnot. But they're also great for smashing through the tough ice from below, creating like breathing holes for like other swimming walruses to catch a breath. So that's kind of nice.
Oh, that's cool.
They're nice fellas. I mean, they could be a little, what's the word? They could be aggressive, but that's just like they get spooked very easily. So if there's like a crowd of walruses, and like there's like a noise they don't know or whatever, they can like and like scat very easily, and their first instinct is like jump for the water, so they get spooked like very easily. So that's kind of funny. I would like to see that, and like be standing near the water when that happens. And there are 2 main subspecies of walrus, and they can be found the far north of the planet, so way away from America, United States. The Atlantic and Pacific. That's what the walruses are called. The Atlantic walrus and the Pacific walrus.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And they both occupy different areas of the Arctic. And the Atlantic walrus lives. Actually, I could care less about where they live.
Fuck them.
I just think it's boring to know. They live in Canada.
Oh yeah, fuck Canada.
Canada, Greenland, Norway. Norway's pretty cool.
Norway's
And then Russia. So there's probably trained walruses out there.
trained.
But you didn't hear that from me.
Trained war walruses.
Oh my gosh, the Pacific range between Russia and the U.S. This is terrifying. And then some other places I can't pronounce. But there are over 25,000 Atlantic walruses and 200,000 Pacific walruses in the wild. So I don't know why that's like such a... I don't know if we kill walruses more than the other side.
Probably for their tusks.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's what we did to elephants.
No, that's not true.
Oh.
You heard that from like Fox News or something. No, I'm just kidding. Walruses, they can weigh over a ton. Now I don't know how much a ton is. Do you guys?
It's a ton.
2,000 pounds.
What?
Are you serious?
2,000 pounds?
Yes.
I thought it was more than that.
I did too.
It just sounds like a lot, a ton.
But
But most of that ton is fat, and they need fat to stay alive, because they're thick layers of blubber, which critterheads know. Blubber just means fat, like sea fat or whatever.
we literally discussed that other episode that fat and blubber are two completely different things.
Oh, well, there you go. So
The
blubber.
critterheads know that it's not fat.
I don't remember what we talked about. I just remember we had that conversation.
I know, but it's so funny that you remember the conversation, but not the outcome. As the critterheads know, insert falsehoods here.
Well, Gabe was one of the.
I'm sorry? What?
I said Gabe was one of the critterheads who
Yeah,
listened
he
to
didn't
the
even fact
episode.
check you.
I know.
I bet Gabe just puts this podcast on in the background while he does other things, like video games.
Who wouldn't? That's what I do.
Yeah, imagine sitting down and like just watching the blank thumbnail of the YouTube video.
Well, of course, Raymond would put his voice on in the background while he does other things.
Yeah.
I don't watch this podcast.
I bet Raymond listens to this podcast when he works out in the gym.
No, I listen to Lil Baby, Jack Harlow, Lil TJ.
Speaking of Lil Baby, we went a good couple episodes without mentioning him.
I know, I'm so sad. And now
Proud of
here
us.
we go, back on the wagon. Monkey's back on our back.
You'll forget about it next week.
No, I won't. I'll remember specifically.
I guarantee it.
All right. I don't believe you.
Anyway, tell me about blubber.
They need that blubber for the cold, so they don't carry all that weight around for no reason. It stores. It helps their skin stay insulated and keeping them warm and protected, and they can survive as low temperatures as negative 35 degrees Celsius. Now, if you don't know what Celsius is, it's negative 31 degrees Fahrenheit. Because I didn't know what that meant.
Well, I could do that.
I could eat it easy.
What?
Me and just throw me out into negative 31 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, I would honestly succeed far better than a walrus ever could. I would thrive in negative 31 degree Fahrenheit.
You wuss out at 7 degrees up here.
What? 7? Wuss out? I'm the one who stayed here in the winter. Well,
Yeah,
you're sitting
because
down there in your 70 degree weather in the middle of fucking January.
Gabe's also down here.
Oh, it's so
Not by
nice.
choice.
But so what, man? I don't want to be up there all the year.
So what, man?
You were down here yesterday.
Hey, come on now.
What?
Let he who is without sin throw the first stone.
I don't even know what that means.
I'd beat the shit out of you. Keep going.
Me?
Yeah.
Baby walruses are huge. So these chunky critters are known as calves, and they can weigh up to 75 kilograms at birth. Now, if you're not a moron like me, that's 165 pounds.
Damn, at birth?
I know. That's literally, walruses at one point weighed as much as I did. A baby walrus.
It's true. He's not wrong.
It's true.
That's
I
fucking,
mean, that's crazy though.
Man, Animal Kingdom is crazy, huh? What a fun little thing it is.
You know those Saint Bernard dogs? I mean, you had one.
Yeah, Saint Bernards. Hype.
Like the puppies,
Mhm.
like they look like they're the size of, they're bigger than Pepper.
Yeah. No, they're fucking huge.
That's crazy. How like
Goddamn enormous.
like right away they can just start. They're just
They
big.
well, actually, no. Puppies take a couple weeks to start walking, but most animals immediately, like 30 minutes, are like, all right, I'm gonna go hunt my own food. I'm parched.
I don't need you, woman.
I'm famished.
But they get that massive size from eating. So they eat clams, worms, snails, soft shell crabs, shrimp, sea cucumbers, and mollusks.
Mollusks.
Mollusks. I got a joke about mollusk. There's a mollusk. See, and he walks up to a sea. Well, he doesn't walk up. He swims up. Well, actually, the mollusk isn't moving. He's in one place. and then the sea cucumber. Well, I'm mixed up. There was a mollusk and a sea cucumber. None of them were walking, so forget I said that. And Sheldon, get off of Mr. A.
So stupid.
Where's that from, guys?
Raymond, this is why I love you.
Oh my gosh.
This is why I love you, Raymond.
Here's to
I love you
21
too,
more
Gabriel.
years of referencing Finding Nemo.
That movie's so good. I was reading the script earlier today.
I'm almost positive you said those exact words on this podcast several times. That
I
movie
was!
so good. I was reading that script earlier today.
I was
I
reading
know. I'm
the
not
scene.
saying you were. I'm just saying it. I've heard that sentence so many times.
It's so good, bro. You can learn so much. Anyway, that joke is so funny. Well, it's not even a joke. There was a mollusk. No, but yeah, they eat mollusks. And the mothers are very protective of their young. So when a female, they can get a. Why would I repeat the same sentence twice?
Because you're stupid.
Cut the podcast. This is
Cut
embarrassing.
the cameras.
I need to protect my image.
This is
I'm just kidding. She will pick up. So when the youngin's in danger, there's like a predator nearby, or they're threatened. She'll pick it up with her flippers, and she'll hold it to her chest before jumping into the water.
Uh-huh.
So I would like to. That's the thing I wanted to see a video of. I wanted to see a video of like the mother picking it up, putting the flipper like to the chest, and then hopping into the water. Because that'd be pretty cool. And they live around 40 years old.
Damn.
And that's, I know that's, I mean they're older than both my parents. What about you guys?
Your parents are younger than 40?
No, I said they're both. Oh, they're both younger. They're young. No, they'd be younger than. My parents are older than walruses.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God. I was like, damn.
Just think about it.
Just think about
Some
that.
crazy.
people will be outlived by a walrus.
Yeah.
That's
I might.
true.
We all might. We still got 19 years to find out.
I mean, you got 20.
All right. All right, asshole.
Oh, I'm the. Says the one
All
last
right,
week.
jerk off.
Raymond's never had sex. Remember that?
Oh, hey, come on. Who said
That was last week, bro. No, you're just
Also,
like,
you
all right,
can't-
asshole.
You can't just get pissed off by facts.
That's a fact too. All right, you're one to talk.
It's 19 years and like 3 months.
By record, you're still 20.
Okay.
So what I was saying was factual.
You're still a virgin.
This is a scripted one.
I don't know what else to
Not
say.
referencing him anymore. I'm
Good,
sorry.
good. You can say it to
I
the
mean, that was
next
only-
fucking podcast you're featured on.
That was only like
references.
2 references. Yeah.
Yeah, back.
Most of them carry a vast map of scars on their skin, and the wounds inflicted in dispute. Their wounds inflicted, whatever the hell.
Yeah.
But they're rarely found in deep water. They prefer the shallow ones because that's where they can find clams and mollusks. I got a funny joke about a mollusk. There was a mollusk. See, and he walks up to a sea. Well, he doesn't walk up; he swims up. Well, actually, the mollusk is. Apparently, I copied that part twice, so it just showed up twice. That's the only reason I kept going. I forgot I moved it, but I guess I didn't remove it on the second time.
But you have a script?
What, do you think I just pulling this shit out of my head?
Yes.
I mean, I have a list of notes.
What are you reading?
Wait, did you not read off of anything?
I'm just reading the Department of the Interior.
Oh, you were reading an article.
Yes.
That makes sense why it sounded so smart.
I know. Gabe exposed.
See, we try to go for a more natural, casual vibe here on this podcast.
I tried and it didn't work.
It's why we often come across as bumbling idiots. A lot of reviews. Are saying.
A lot of reviewers are saying we're bumbling idiots. Won't get over 10 views.
Production is awful. Won't get more than 10 likes.
I
Man,
may
that's
be
funny.
stupid.
I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea. Where's that one from?
Beats me.
Monsters vs. Aliens.
Let's go.
Seth
Classic.
Rogen.
Seth
Oh,
Rogen, baby.
yeah.
I may not have a brain, gentlemen. Anyways, keep telling me about these.
That's a
guys.
good movie.
Fantastic film.
They rest on ice or ashore, but they prefer the sea ice. But they go to the shore in the summer and in the autumn, as feeding grounds are closer in the. I messed it up this sentence. I'm not reading that again.
Yeah, I can just move on to my animal.
Yeah, during their mass gatherings, stampedes can occur as easily spooked walruses attempt to reach the water. So that's what I just said earlier. I just find that hilarious that like someone could like say 21 and then and walruses stampede over them. I don't even know how they move.
That would be fucking. I was watching the video, but they just kind of waddle. But like, it looked so funny because they like so like bubbly. I would literally like we talked about this a lot. Like when an animal does something, like he's like, I'm dead. I'm just gonna I'm gonna give up. A walrus stampede would definitely be one of those moments for me. For some reason, I ended up in Canada. God forbid. And I was on some sea ice, and I felt the ground shake beneath me, and I turned as a stampede of walruses head at me. Well, I'm just laying down, and I'm making my amends with God.
I'm making my amends with God.
By chance?
How fast can they move?
Yeah.
How fast can they move?
I don't know that. I don't know. I mean, Gabe didn't even know where the other 15 sea otter species were, or the otter species.
The walrus on land is an awkward, lumbering creature, but once at sea is graceful and powerful. I don't give a fuck. The walrus can easily reach up to speeds of 6 miles per hour.
Oh, we got that.
But I think that's them on land. On water,
Then we're chilling.
35 kilometers per hour. But 6 miles, I cannot run that.
What?
6 miles an hour, I cannot run that, I think.
We can outrun a walrus.
I mean, on ice, though, I'll be slipping and sliding. Oh, you know, I do the thing where I get it right side and I stop and I just slide the way. Let momentum do the job.
What if we jumped on the back of the walrus?
It's Mother Nature's NOS.
You're so stupid.
That's the name of the episode.
Mother Nature's NOS.
That's pretty good.
I would love to ride a walrus.
But what if you're trying to ride them, like, off the stampede? Like, they're stampedes, so you just jump on one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, but then another one can come behind and just impale you with their tusks.
With both of their tusks. And
that's gotta hurt, man. I wonder if anyone's ever
I
died
imagine
like
it would being impaled by a tusk through your body. That would be worse than getting crushed, because I feel like if you got crushed by the stampede, you'd probably die relatively instantly. But if you got impaled, you would be like, like a little bit. Unless they gave you the mercy of impaling a tusk just right through your head. This has been a very violent conversation. Let's keep talking about these walruses.
The greatest threat to the walruses is climate change. So just more bad stuff. So the melting sea ice means more Pacific walruses are resting on land, further from their feeding grounds. And these ever-growing gatherings can be deadly, especially for young calves. And as the Arctic opens up to more shipping, tourism, industry, and noise, all the noise and noise and noise and noise. Where's that from? Dead air, huh?
I have no idea.
The Grinch cartoon.
I haven't fucking seen the Grinch since I was in 2nd grade.
Yeah, but that part's like hangs with you because he's like all the noise and noise.
It clearly doesn't, because I don't remember that line.
Well, I remembered it. The Atlantic walruses are at a greater threat of disturbance and therefore stampedes because of all that jazz.
He looks just like your boss. Which one's that one from?
That's the funniest. I said that and my mom's like, "Where's that from?" And I was like, "The Grinch."
He looks just like your boss.
Hey, babe, I forgot her name. Hey, honey, our baby's here. He looks just like your boss. One of the greatest lines in cinema.
That's funny.
Walruses can sleep in water. So sometimes walruses will forage in places where there's no nearby ice or land for them to haul themselves out onto for a nap. And that's why they have their handy
phone.
That's a big word. I don't know how to say that.
What's the big word?
Spell
it out for me.
Pharyngeal.
Pharyngeal?
Yeah. Pharyngitis.
Pharyngeal pouches. So those are air sacs on their throats that inflate like pillows. So that's how they can sleep.
That's
in water.
awesome.
I know.
Built-in pillows.
Memory foam. So once their pouches are filled with up to 50 liters of air, walruses can just doze off, snoozing in a vertical position, and kept safe from drowning by their portable pillow. It's absolutely genius.
Genius. They
How
got,
did they
they
come
got
up
that shit
with
unpacked. How did they come up with that?
Unpack?
I said that's not what I meant to say. Shut the fuck up. Wait, so vertically as in like their heads are up and then like their tails like that, like upwards like that? Because that's
wanna believe
fucking
that.
awesome. What?
I said if you want to believe that.
If that's your narrative.
Your guess is as good as mine. And they don't have like natural predators, not too many. Only the No!
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, my screen went out.
You found a natural predator?
Yeah, Raymon found a natural predator. No, damn it!
Only
Just a bigger walrus.
only the Japanese giant walrus.
Japanese giant walrus.
Only an orca or a large polar bear would dare to take on an adult walrus. And that's all I got on these
A walrus
these,
polar bear fight would be sick.
on these tooth walking seahorses. That's all I got.
Tooth walking.
That's circular. That's how it works.
Well, thank you, Raymond.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for
Gabriel.
sharing. Thank you for sharing.
What is this, preschool when I sat in the teacher's lap?
Whoa,
Oh, come on now.
We've mentioned this before on episode 7.
Thing
And
was in
you're
the
like-
green square.
That's awful.
It is awful.
That's what. Yeah, and then I kept going. I was just referencing. It was a callback.
It was a callback, you see. All right.
In the olden Storytime days, they call it a replay.
Now here's my thing. According to my recording, this video has been going on for 57 minutes, and only 2 of us have shared an animal. So let me put you guys onto something real nice. My critter this week
So help.
is I'm not gonna do any guessing thing. It's a pangolin. These are classics. These
Yeah, I
are
don't know what that
classics. Gabe, you know what a pangolin is?
I'm gonna have to look up a picture. I'm thinking of mandolin, the instrument.
They look like aardvarks.
Well, it's not that. I can tell you that much.
Oh, they look like
Armadillos.
They have little hands
mini-
like this.
mini aardvarks or armadillos. Yeah.
Yeah. They're fucking adorable. There are 8 species of them. There's 4 in Africa and 4 in Asia. I'm not gonna get into the depths, but most of the Asian ones were just like the Indian pangolin, the Chinese pangolin. I'm not gonna tell you all the species names because, frankly, I or the audience don't care. Despite the scales, the pangolin is actually a mammal. Shut the fuck up, you dumbass down there. You're such a loser.
What? You're so irreparable.
Despite the scales, I know what you're thinking. They have scales. They must be reptiles. Well, Gabe, you're a fucking dumbass. They're actually mammals. They grow up to 1 to 3 feet long. They can weigh from 10 to 60 pounds. Think about that. At one point, there was a pangolin that weighed more than me.
I'm gonna kick your keister.
They can get 10 to 28-inch tails, so they have pretty fucking long tails.
10.
Their tongue can extend up to 10 inches. Did you guys know? You hear about this? They got a 10-inch long tongue. You hear about this?
No.
I'm so jealous. I want that 10-incher.
Why is that? Can
Yeah,
you
do
tell
it,
us why?
That came out wrong. And now I'm frozen. I'm so sorry. I'll just sit here until it comes back.
I mean, we can see you and hear you. Can you see or hear us?
Not one of God's.
Damn, he has to just sit in the silence of the room he's just created, talking about wanting a 10-incher, and now he has to just sit there and fucking look at him. He's just sitting there and stewing in his own fucking shame.
What if he was frozen on our screen? So
Gabe, can you hear us? Well, I can't talk about my fucking penguins.
He's joking. There's no way.
I
All
don't,
right,
I don't trust.
I'll just tell this embarrassing story about him. So, like, in 5th grade. See, there you go.
I think he's waiting, man. I don't trust Gabe to keep a straight face for this long.
No,
Did
no,
you
no,
not
no.
see? No, he went like that.
Oh.
There's no way.
I know I saw that. Wait, Gabe, so you can hear us now?
Yeah, I can
just-
hear you now.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways. What about a 10-incher?
Oh yeah.
I just want that 10-inch tongue. What's
Yeah, but why?
what
What are you
for?
gonna do with it?
Yeah. What are your intentions? Picture perfect.
So
you
I
don't need to
could
mention.
reach further into the Pringles can or the
That's not what I thought you were gonna
Auntie
reach
Anne's
further.
pretzel bucket?
That's not what I thought he was gonna reach further into. In the wild, their lifespan is unknown, but some captive ones have lived as long as 20 years. I'm going for sort of an early 2000s MTV vibe. Pangolin comes from the Malay word for roller. I'm not going to keep doing that. In defense, so there are
Thank
forms of defense.
goodness.
Pangolins will emit an odorous secretion. That's 2 animals in a row where I have odorous secretions. So they kind of do like a skunk thing where they release odorous secretions from their large anal glands. Did I say the word odorous secretions enough? They also, in defense, as you know, with their scales, a startled pangolin will cover its heads with its front legs, exposing the scales to the predator so no fleshy parts are showing. And if it's grabbed or like touched at all by a predator, it'll completely go into a ball. And then the spikes on its tail can be used to like lash out and attack while it's kind of chilling in ball form. So that's pretty sick. However, though, those scales sometimes, it's only sometimes, but sometimes leopards, lions, tigers, and hyenas are still strong enough to penetrate the armor. Sometimes. They're also referred to as scaly. What are you laughing at?
It's like one of those freaking, I don't know, one of those games where it's just like, it's just hilarious.
Having the camera here is fun. If Zoom podcasts are pretty fun.
What? Oh, I thought you said zoo. I was like, yeah, I guess.
Zoo podcast. Yeah, we could describe this as a zoo podcast.
Oh, we should open our own zoo, but have no animals.
Oh, we bought a zoo.
That'd be pretty. That's what our movie's about.
Are we gonna call it We Bought a Zoo?
Yeah, but we'll make it.
We'll call it We Bought a Zoo 2, but TOO, as in like we also bought a zoo.
I've had enough of your flangering right now.
That's not even a fucking word. They're often referred to as scaly anteaters because they prefer to eat ants. They use their smell of their little nose to find ants and termites, and they use their big ass claws to dig up nests.
Like
Just
an aardvark.
absolutely like an aardvark, but cooler. Except for the sides of the face and underside of the
What?
body, they are covered with overlapping brownish scales composed of Raymond. Hit it, Raymond. What are the scales made of, Raymond?
Keratin.
Keratin. Booyah! Their tail is prehensile and collabs with the hind legs to make a tripod of support to keep it stanced up and ready. Now I know what you're thinking. Wait, hold on. Is that a book? Wait, hold on. Push it back. Is that a book?
Yeah.
I used to have that book where you can like touch shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's a throwback. I used to have that book.
For the folks at home, this is Sniff Sniff. Push my nose to hear me sniff. Bear in the Big Blue House.
It's a Bear in the Big Blue House book with a big big blue nose that you can touch. Anyways, you guys are really missing out on the video podcast that's only going to exist for last week and this week. Yeah, where was I? So you know how you see the pictures of them? They got their little hands. They look like they're trying to approach you about a question that
Yeah.
they're really shy to ask you. Turns out that's for good reason because they actually are very naturally timid. They're very shy animals. And they actually, this is very cute, they either live alone or they live in pairs. So they don't really do like families and like herds and stuff. They just kind of chill with them or a buddy. Not typically a buddy, mainly a romantic partner.
But what happens to their children?
They're gone. I mean, obviously they keep the children. And actually, here's a fun cute fact about the children. In most species, only one young is born at a time, but broods of 2 or 3 have been observed in some of the Asian species. But young pangolins are soft-scaled, so their scales are not hardened yet, and so they are carried on the female's back for a while. I have a very cute picture, and I don't know if I remember to edit it in. I will, and it'll be right here. And if I forgot, then,
Aw, that's so cute.
yeah, it's nice. It's nice, but yeah, they just kind of like lay down and chill on the mother's back. It's funny that they can just grip like that. Look up young pangolins. It's beautiful.
Pangolins.
They are. Here's for the sad news. They are the most trafficked mammals in the world.
They're so cute. They look fake. They look like statues.
That's unbelievably rude that you would even say that.
Look at that. That looks like a statue from like
Yeah, it does.
Rocky Point.
From Rocky Point. Puerto Peñasco. So they're the most trafficked mammals in the world.
This is so cute.
In China and Vietnam, pangolins are highly prized by consumers for their meat and their unique scales. Which I don't really know why you would want their fucking scales. People suck. Fuck humans.
look
We haven't
cool.
had a fuck humans in a while. They look sick. I'd love to hold one.
Yeah, I like to know what it feels like. Same with like Mr. Krabs, like when he got like all those hives, like those dots. I was like, I just want to feel that.
What?
What? What are you talking
You remember? There's like an episode of SpongeBob where he like has all these like dots on him, like he's sick or like breaks out in something, and I was like, I just want to feel what that feels like. Like I want to touch that.
I want to touch him.
What?
I'm not familiar with the episode you're talking about.
I'll have to look it up.
And even Gabe is stumped, and this is the SpongeBob guy.
What
know.
episode is this?
I
I
don't
can only
remember,
think of,
Gabe. I just remember
I can
that watching that episode so many times, and I was
I
like,
can only think of Armor Ab's Crabs when he loses his shell and he looks all pudgy, and I'm like, I just want to give him a little.
Or I can think of like the kelp shake where he like grew hair. And I was just gonna go like,
Just like give him a little comb, brush him.
Yeah.
While they are potent against predators, their scales are useless against poachers. And all 8 species are under threat. Over the past decade, over 1 million pangolins have been illegally taken from the wild to feed demand in China and Vietnam. What the fuck is that?
he breaks out in
remember that at
plays.
all. What was
that's
the
probably one of the
context?
newer ones. I don't really remember that one.
I don't remember.
L episode. Anyways, their meat is a delicacy, and their scales are used in medicine because they are believed to treat a range of ailments from asthma to rheumatism and arthritis.
What?
You should eat some pangolin scales for your arthritis.
I'd rather not.
Okay, your loss. All 8 species are threatened, 2 of them are critically endangered. But the good news is, the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species recently voted to end international commercial trade in all pangolins through listing the 8 species in. And it doesn't matter. They just made it illegal, so hopefully it gets better. I'm not gonna talk about the government rulings and shit, but that's pretty much all I got on pangolins because speed through it for time's sake. But it's just another one of the animals. Like most of mine, I picked for the vibes. They look fucking adorable.
They do.
I'd love to just hold one in ball form. Just fucking ooh.
They don't secrete that stuff.
And unlike armadillos with their fake ass advertising, all pangolins can roll into a ball.
Ooh.
No,
Put 'em on blast.
No update on power scaling one and if it could take a bullet, but they're still pretty fucking sick.
Amen.
Amen.
I'm getting like a weird feeling looking at that photo.
What photo?
That hives photo. It's just, ooh.
Yeah, didn't like that too much.
Mm-hmm.
I just think you made it up still. I think you drew that right then and there.
It was on Google.
But that's all I got on pangolins. I
That's
saw
like
on
the-
other articles it was like you can help the poaching by reporting any criminal activities that you spot of poaching. So basically, to all my critter heads, if you see something, say something.
Be the
Be
what was
the
it?
don't be the same. Be the difference. Still gotta put that
Make
on
the
the
right
record.
call.
Make the right call. This is your choice. Save the pangolins or rot in hell.
What?
The choice is yours.
It's the 3rd episode we've talked about one of those like we talked about armadillo, then aardvark, now pangolin. Like they're in the same kind of.
Yeah, they're pretty close. They're good though.
They are, except I don't know about armadillo.
Yeah, that was kind of a mid-animal.
Armadillo.
Ooh!
What'd he say?
Armadillo.
Ooh.
You see, Raymond, in common vernacular these days in the younger folks, mid often refers to something that's... So we got good animals this week. Gabe came in with a banger with an otter.
Oh yeah. I was like,
Are they all... They're all mammals, right? Walrus is a mammal.
oh, I didn't check.
This is the third time... The second time we've had a guest, and all three of us chose a fucking mammal. Are all guest episodes just going to be mammal episodes now?
Marine mammal, yeah.
Did you know that otters are basically weasels?
Are they in the Mustela family?
They look like it.
I think so.
I know that word.
Yep, Mustela family.
Let's go! I fucking love weasels. Weasels are actually pretty cute. I always thought they were going to be ugly because of their slanderous depictions in media as a child. But they're
Like
pretty
Ice
fucking
Age 3?
cute. Like Ice Age...
Slanderous
Wait, no,
depictions.
No, he was a homie in Ice Age 3.
Yeah, but still Simon Pegg.
What's his name? Buck? Wait, what you got against Simon Pegg?
Shaun of the Dead.
That's a good movie.
I don't remember.
Nothing
Which one is
against
that?
Simon Pegg, honestly.
Okay.
Wait, which one's Simon Pegg? I mean, no. Which one's Dawn of the Dead?
Shaun of the Dead is with the Edgar Wright one. It's one of the three of the Cornetto trilogy.
But which one is that the alien one?
No, it's the Shaun of the Dead. Raymond is the zombie.
Zombie.
Okay, so it's the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a play on words of Dawn of the Dead, which is a famous flick featuring zombies, right? I know you don't know a lot about classic film.
I'm gonna kick your.
Oh shit! I opened the wrong. Anyways, all right. That was a good episode, guys. We're at a minute 12. Or sorry, an hour 12.
That's not even bad.
That's not even that bad. All things considered, that's not that bad. Only thing is that normally we would end the episode here.
Wait, I've been told we have a sponsor?
Why the fuck is the guest telling us this?
This episode of A Critter's Corner is brought to you by Starry. It's not the same as Sierra Mist, I swear.
But
it's just a glass bottle.
He was drinking it earlier. He finished it because it's so good. Hi, I'm Dan, one half of A Critter's Corner, and I love Starry.
Hi, I'm Raymon, the other half of Critter's Corner, and I don't know what that is.
And I don't drink soda. But if I did, I would love Starry. But if I did drink soda, I would fuck up this 2-liter. All right, Gabe. So I would be remiss to have you on the podcast and not discuss some more classic Gabe stories, which we have plenty of. Do you want to share the one with Raymond that happened yesterday?
What?
Involving you and a trash can?
Oh my god, yes. Okay.
I was.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So yesterday, Dan and I and Andrea and Jason, you might want to censor out their names.
Just dox them all.
Just say all of them. You could have said escalators for Jason.
Oh, sorry. Escalators. And some other person who wishes to remain anonymous.
That's awesome.
So, we all went to an unspecified mall, right?
Yeah, I don't think it matters.
I really don't think that
Arizona.
Phoenix is a Phoenix. It was Phoenix, first of all. It was a pretty big fucking city. So no one's gonna dox us from, unless you said how far the drive was from your house to the mall. No one's gonna give a fuck. What's an Arrowhead Mall in Phoenix?
Okay.
That's a good mall.
So there's this there's a pretty cool candy store there called Fuzzy Wig's like candy shop or something. And I was in the mood to like get a Ramune drink. I might be pronouncing that wrong, but it's basically
I think it's Ramune.
Yeah. It's a Japanese drink where like there's like a ball here and you have to like take a piece of plastic and slap it down so that it actually fizzes.
Yeah, so
You know what I'm
Raymond, it's
talking
like
about,
the cap, instead of like being like a little twist off or like a little, you pop it. There's a glass ball like in the top. That's what keeps it like in and carbonated and everything. And it comes with a plastic cap that you take off, and it comes with a little like thing that you have to like put on the top and press like pop it down so that the glass ball falls into the drink or it doesn't fall into the drink. There's like a piece that stops it, but it makes it what Gabe said. That's how you open it. It's pretty cool. It's innovative and it looks cool.
Yeah.
Continue.
So I was in the mood for that, but I was also like in the mood for maybe something else. So I went to like the little cooler they had, and I saw in the bottom shelf they had bacon flavored soda, and I was like, all right, I'm feeling adventurous. I'll buy this.
I'm feeling
So
bacony today.
So I went to the cashier. It was $3.60 after tax. The person at the cash register said, "Hey, do you want me to open this for you?" And I was like, "Yes, please."
I heard
please open
that.
it for me."
And it took everything in me not to laugh because I was close enough to you to hear that. That was so fucking funny. The cashier was like, because it was a regular bottle. This one was like a cap you had to like pop off with a fucking bottle opener, right? So she was like, "Do you want me to open this for you?" And Gabe was like, "No, thanks." And she's like, "Okay." And the transaction kept happening. She put in his card or whatever. He was like, "Oh, do you guys have like a bottle opener for it?" And the lady was like, "That's why I asked you if you wanted me to open it."
I was just wondering if you need a bottle opener for you could like twist it off like a bottle of Coke. But, yeah, you need a bottle opener.
Oh, do you have a bottle opener?
Hey, you have
But
a
yeah,
bottle
I-
opener for this?
Yeah, I completed the transaction. She opened the bottle. I said, "Oh, cheers, thank you." Took one sip. It was the worst fucking thing I've ever drank in my life.
I can confirm. I wanted a sip. Literally the worst thing I've ever drank, and it doesn't taste remotely anything like bacon. It quite literally tasted like shit. It was terrible.
It tasted like burnt syrup, basically.
That's fair. Yeah, it's accurate. It was
So-
definitely burnt something.
So after
He
unsuccessfully
burnt my
getting,
shake.
after unsuccessfully trying to get another person we were with to try it, I decided, you know what, screw it. So I threw it in the trash can. I went back inside, got a bottle of Ramune, and just did the whole thing. But here's the thing: the first time that I opened a bottle of Ramune, it's not really open, but you know what I mean. It like fizzed everywhere and got my hands all sticky. So I thought, okay, I should probably do this over the trash can. Well, I was trying to get the little plastic peg in there, and my hand slipped and it fell into the trash can, and I lost it and I couldn't find it.
And this is the
so-
only way to open this bottle because this doesn't have the bottle cap opener like a normal fucking bottle. It has a little fucking peg, and so Gabe could no longer drink this $4 drink.
So with my right hand, I reached into the trash can and started digging around looking for it. I couldn't find it. And when I took my hand out, it looked gross. It looked like there was like vomit on it or something.
Okay, you didn't tell me that.
That's kind of what I thought.
That's disgusting.
And the nearest bathroom was like a 5-minute walk away. So I went there panicking because like I had open cuts on my hand. I still do.
Oh, that's right, you did.
But I think I'm
A
fine.
warrior, you.
And then when I came back, Dan, probably feeling really sorry for me, said, I'll buy a bottle of Ramune
Yeah.
and we'll use the same thing
Yeah.
like for my drink and yours, and we did. And the Ramune was pretty good. It was
But
good. It was
it
orange
was good.
flavored.
I walked in there and bought my own, popped it pretty easily, if I'm being honest. I just like took it, and then I just took it and gave it a Gabe. And we shared drinks, and it was good. And then we didn't find out until later when one of our friends we retold the tale to one of our friends, and they pointed out that that Gabe's plan to dig into the garbage to pull out the bottle cap opener and I guess still use it on the bottle that you were gonna drink out of, even though it was just in the trash. I didn't put two and two together that Gabe's plan was to A, dig in the fucking trash, and B, use it after theoretically finding it. Oh man, classic.
That's
Gabe.
$4.
Oh, pretty much 8 because he just threw away the bacon drink.
That bacon drink, I think, would be good with ice cream, but ice cream makes anything good, so.
Why don't you eat a bowl of shit with some ice cream in it, Gabe? How about that? Then we can talk.
Okay, almost.
Hypothetically, what if I shit on your face?
Oh my gosh.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, Gabe. It's been a pleasure having you. Oh fuck! Sorry.
Oh, I heard
I
that.
pulled something.
Oh!
We have good rapport because we've known each other for 10 years. Well, you and I.
Yes. And you
Yes.
and Raymond too.
What the hell
10
did I
years.
say?
I know. I was just mentioning you two knew each other for longer.
Oh yeah.
If you guys started in second grade, what are you even saying? Like 7?
I don't know.
7 and 8 years old. Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, 14 years old. Can you believe that? At some point, there was a walrus that was alive when we were not friends, who is dead now.
That could be said for most walruses over the course of time. The
Yeah,
crazy thing is that there's a very good chance that a walrus was born the same year we were. Me and Raymond, because Gabe was born 2001 like a loser. A lot of people are saying it's the worst year because of 9/11. There was a walrus probably that was born in, in 2002 that will
Jesus.
that will not outlive us. I think we'll live to 40. But it will die one day. But we will have inhabited the same Earth for 40 years.
You know, the actual crazy thing is, I remember in 3rd grade, I was patting Gabe on the back, just a pat on the back. Maybe it was a little too hard than I should have. And then I remember this was like, we were putting chairs, you know, the school was over. We had like 2 days of school or whatever. And so, like, the next day of school was like it. And I remember putting the chairs away like a good old student I was. You know, I patted Gabe on the back. I don't know what for. A little too hard. And then you know, we went to recess because that's what you do. You go to recess. And
What
then
you do when you're in 3rd grade?
and you know, I played back. You know, before I met you guys, I played like with the sports boys. So like if they were playing basketball, I was playing basketball. If they were playing football, I'm playing football. So I was playing basketball, you know, through that entire time, and it brought me a lot of joy to play. You know, because you're just having fun playing basketball. And I was like, man, last recess, you know, I get to play basketball, you know, before before the next year. And then Miss Ayala, our teacher, comes in, and then she's like,
Whoa, docs are like that, yeah.
what?
We
Do
don't
you
have
know
a
where
first
she
name.
is?
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. She'll be fine.
Anyway, she was like, oh, you can't, you're in trouble. Gabe told on you. So you can't play recess. So I had to sit on the bench underneath like the canopy that our school had, and I'm watching all these kids, like, you know, running up and down the court, you know, having fun, jolly old time playing basketball. And I'm just sitting on the bench, trying to write in cursive because I'm still struggling. And what's crazy about it is that Walrus probably died that day too.
That day at recess, somewhere in the
Along with my heart and love for the game of
along with
basketball.
Raymond's soul, a walrus died that day in Canada.
That's why I don't play basketball anymore.
Yeah, too many bad memories. That's fucking funny. You know, the crazy thing for me is that at some point in what was it, like 7th grade, I thought I was just playing a fun game of frisbee with my buddies Raymond and Gabe, and then all of a sudden I had upset one of my friends, Gabriel. I was gonna say your last name. One of my friends, Gabriel.
Yeah.
And all I know, I turned
Mr.
slightly
Neal.
to my. All I know is I turned slightly to one of my frisbee friends, and he's running at me full force, about to kick me in my balls. And this man, in 7th grade, 6th grade.
Yes.
My 6th grade balls met his 13 feet, and I was on the ground convulsing, probably screaming and crying. Probably screaming and crying, all because I didn't throw the frisbee to Gabe. Oh man!
That same day, a male walrus found out he was infertile.
All right, we have soul connections to walruses across the globe.
I cannot bear a child.
A male walrus got the news that he was sterile.
Don't touch me, I'm sterile.
Oh man! But I had mercy on Gabe.
That's true.
Mr. Waivoda, after his week of punishment, pulled me out of class and said, "Hey, I can make this guy sit out of recess for another month if you want me to. And
I
I
can
said,
make
no,
this guy live in hell.
I can make this guy's life an eternal hell. You just say the word. And I said, no, he suffered enough.
You say,
No.
say the word.
He's
and I'll
learned
do
his
it.
lesson. I said, let he who's without sin throw the first.
Oh man.
I mean, I probably deserved it in the grand scheme of things. I wasn't exactly the nicest to Gabe in middle school.
I wasn't exactly the nicest to most people, you know, except for the girls that I liked. So
So
even
all the
then-
girls.
The Sinister Six. I was kind of a dick to everybody too. I stole your Angry Birds cards. Remember that?
Remember that?
Remember that one?
Oh, and those were the there were the pens too, right? Well, that was a different thing that you had, right?
I had pens, and then our friend
Oh, yeah,
Adrian
pens.
broke them, and I cried in front of the whole class. Not
I
all
don't
the
remember
pens.
that.
He broke one of the pens. You know what's really funny? I have a bad memory, but I think I vaguely remember. I think we were leaving class. You know, we remember when you would like leave class and you had to like line up at the door before you left. I remember everyone was lined up, and I went to the teacher and I said, "Adrian broke my pen." Because it was like his Angry Birds pen, specifically the bomb Angry Bird, and like it would be like the clicker at the top to like click it open was like the little bird, right? And Adrian had broken the bird off the tip of the pen, and I was like, he broke my pen, and I was just crying. And I think I remember like she pulled Adrian aside and everything, and there was a whole thing, and you guys are just trying to leave. It was like we had to like leave class, and I was just like, "You broke my pen." Oh man, that was funny. But
so
Adrian,
funny.
but Adrian pissed her pants one time in middle school. So circular.
I remember that.
Yes.
The world keeps turning, baby.
Some of it got on me.
I did it like every other.
What? Are you serious?
I remember they were booking it, like 'cause they had to leave. It was like Mr. Costello's class. I remember that. And then as they're leaving, like covering private area, like booking it to the door, turning the corner like to get out of, because I'm sitting down with my partner. I don't know what we're doing. But we had like books on the ground. We were like doing some assignment. I don't know what we were doing. It was like in class assignment. We're doing it, and then they're booking it, and I see they're covering the private area, and I'm like, oh, bathroom. And I remember, like, they had to go bad. Yeah.
They had to go
And
bad.
boom, they leave, and I'm just like, I'm pretty sure a piss just flew onto my hand. And then
My hand
I
was
don't know-
not this wet before.
and I don't know what I did after that, if I'm being honest. I don't know if I don't think I went to the bathroom.
Oh,
I just wiped it on the carpet or the floor.
Well,
You were
I think I
fucking
did.
Children are fucking gross.
I gotta be
We're all
honest.
disgusting. Yeah, what's up?
We make fun of Adrian for pissing their pants that one time, but like I did it every other day, and no one bats an eye. And society,
Like you
In
still?
school?
Like you still? Every day?
no.
Not today.
I just had to check.
Nah, that was
Just a minute. It's like that SpongeBob episode where like
a lot of
how's
good, a lot of crazy shit happened in middle school. What about SpongeBob? What are you saying?
Oh, when I was looked down, I was like that SpongeBob thing where it's like, how's that tan coming? And then Pat like pulls my pants and he sees his ass. You know,
Yeah.
that's a classic.
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 I wish an ice cream truck would fall on me.
And live.
And live.
And live. And then obviously we went over on episode. What episode did we call you? Was it 10 or something?
8.
8.
Yes.
Damn. That was a while ago.
I think
Anyways,
that's Jacob's least favorite episode.
is it? Did you ask?
I was just joking.
Oh. No, I didn't think it was a very funny joke.
It ended with you hanging up on me.
That was funny.
Actually, Squidward said that in that scene. The classic story of you and your
Yeah.
erection.
You're rich.
Erection.
That's pretty good.
Gabe, I hope we have you on the podcast again. I also hope you make content of your own so that I can watch you when we're away across the country.
I have to, honestly. I think when I get back to school, I might like do like a recap of like everything that's happened since my last upload. Because like quite a bit. I've gotten quite a bit. You know, my dad found a Sega Genesis in the attic. That's crazy.
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You could do my admittedly small but slightly larger collection, part 2.
That's pretty good video.
I need you to make content. That's just it. I miss when Gabe would upload and I'd run to the living room and be like, Raymond, Gabe and Watch just uploaded. Happened like twice, maybe. It was good. It was good times.
That means a lot, Dan. If I know that I can help you get through some tough times, you know, and just hang with your buds, that means more than I can say in a podcast, you know? Yeah. Especially when it's about to end.
Especially when it's about to end. Gabe, where can our guests find you? Not our guests, our crew.
You can find me at YouTube. My YouTube channel is Gabe and Watch. That's Gabe with a capital G, space, capital N with a period, space, Watch with a capital W. You can find me at Twitter and Instagram at GabeN_Watch.
Do you post on Twitter and Instagram?
Not that often, but rest assured, I will post today.
Theoretically.
I am on the next episode of A Critter's Corner, and I am honored.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
I mean, don't do it ahead of time. Do it on Sunday. Be like, I'm in the new episode that just came out today.
Okay, cool.
All right.
All right.
Well, Gabe, it was good having you on.
It's good to be here, Dan.
You oughter come back next time. Stop recording now.
How do I
So what button do I hit the square button?